have a tradition in the Duff family of going for a walk on New Year's Day. The plus side is it gets you out into the fresh air, you can walk off some of those extra Christmas pounds you've put on. The downside is you don't have a choice about the weather. We've had the very wet, the very windy and the very snowy. One particular walk which has seared its way into family memory is the walk up Molyguest in North Wales. When we left, it was a beautiful day like today, nice crisp, bit of sun, lovely views. On the way down, suddenly a snowstorm came in and within half an hour we were covered in snow. Me and Harry hid under a holly bush while Jeremy went to get the car to go and rescue us. Then, a mile down the road, the car broke down. I think it was only the boys who were excited about being towed home by the AA. We like to think we don't need to pay attention to the weather. We can carry on regardless. But when there's a fair wind, why not get out there and enjoy it? I happened to be with a bishop the other day and he said this, he said, I think there's a change of direction in the wind over our nation. I couldn't agree more. There's a new openness to the gospel, to the Christian faith in our media. I don't know if you watch Rev, the story of the inner city vicar, hapless all sorts of ventures, or Broken, a very moving story of a Catholic priest in Liverpool, or my favourite, which is Bluestone 4-2, and that's the story of a young female chaplain serving in the Helmand province in Afghanistan. And that's not to mention Disney, who make millions of pounds at the box office every year by borrowing key messages from the gospel. Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, they're all about someone taking the pain so that the whole of creation can be set free. If that's not the gospel, I don't know what it is. The BBC also did a recent survey about miracles, and they were really surprised to find that 3 out of 5 people believe in miracles. And it turns out that the younger you are, the more likely you are to believe. That didn't surprise me at all. I come from Bolton, and you may remember the story back in 2012 when Fabrice Muamba, who was 24, at the peak of his footballing career, he collapses on the pitch from a heart attack. And even Adrian Childs on BBC Sports said, gosh, you can feel the whole stadium praying. And then, incredibly, 78 minutes later, when he should have been completely brain dead, his heart restarted. He's a Christian and he put it down to the power of God. Something miraculous was happening there. Jesus said this about his Spirit. The wind blows wherever it wills. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it is going. So it is with everyone born of the Spirit. Or Bede, put it another way, Bede was an 8th century historian in the north when there was amazing flowering of mission. He said this, unfurl the sails and let God steer us where he wills. The wind across our nation is changing. We are a nation intrigued by faith. The majority of us believe in miracles. We are hungry for hope. We are longing for our home in heaven. So, at the start of this new year, don't hide away indoors. Why not get out there, unfurl your sails into the wind? And may you be surprised where the beautiful wind of the Spirit of God blows you to new places, new people, to discover treasure that you could never possibly imagine.